Beatu?
Yeah,
Beatu?
Beau.
Beatu.
That's the thing that I was having issues with on trying to find Beau.
Is it Baau?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look. Hold on.
You'd think that it would take you to that particular part of the book instead of starting you out at the beginning.
Well, not really, because when you send a link, it's not known where you're at in the book. So, I mean, not yeah. Ooh. Okay, the keyboard no longer works. There we go. Excuse me. What etymology, Polynesian, prototype.
Now she's associated with darkness too, by the way.
So let me see if I can. No. I'm a fan of dark portraits. Ba'u. That's their Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's not the same person. Doubleman fandom. Bazing. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Or it could be the representation of
Phoenician
God.
history and the oldest darkness by it begins with the legendary. So, I see what you're saying. And as soon as you click on it, it takes you to the whole book. So the only place that they have her related, the wind spirit and his wife Ba'au. So it's showing the same thing. Okay, from the wind, Colepia and Ba'au, his wife, were produced Aeon, okay.
That's where we came up with Aeon. Yeah.
Beyond heroes with see, they even associate when I look up Ba'au with Bao, Phoenician beyond heroes with Bao, and some references known as Akim or Akim, the Greek name for an astrotrop.
Do you have the link for that?
Yeah, I'm looking it up on the iPad. I'm on the phone. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just send it.
All right.
Through my channels. Okay. It's like a list of all the Phoenician deities.
It's pretty interesting. Now I can read Semiramis if you want. So.
Okay, go ahead and do that while I do this, and I'll have the link so you'll have pictures to go with what.
Okay. Now Semiramis was the legendary Lydian Babylonian wife of Onus and of Ninus, who succeeded the latter of the throne of Assyria. According to Mopses Coronazzi, legends narrated by Diodorus Siculus, who drew primarily from the works of Ctesias and Cnidus, describe her and her relationship to Onus and King Ninus. Armenians and the Assyrians of Iraq, northern Syria, southeast Turkey, and northwest Iran still use Sumerium as a given name for girls. The real and historic Shemiramat, the original Akkadian form of the name, was the Assyrian wife of Shamshi-Adad V, who ruled between 824 BC to 811 BC. She ruled the Neo-Assyrian Empire as its regent for 5 years before her son Adad Nirari III came of age and took the reins of power. She ruled at a time of political uncertainty, which may partly explain why Assyrians may have accepted the rule of a woman when it was not allowed by their cultural tradition. She conquered much of the Middle East and the Levant and stabilized and strengthened the empire after a destructive civil war. It has been speculated that being a woman who ruled successfully may have made the Assyrians regard her with particular reverence, and that her achievements may have been retold over the generations until she was gradually turned into a legendary figure. The name of...
That's what you were...
Oh, go
I
ahead.
was just saying, that's what you were talking about. Them making, like, deitizing regular people. It's the same thing even with the women. I was just like, I found it interesting.
Yeah, Sanitarian Atheon brought that up, and I agree with him. You can see it in a lot of the writings where they've deified mortals and made them into god-like beings because of the deeds they did.
She just sounds like one of those.
She sounds like Xena, the warrior princess.
Yeah, my mom used to love Xena. That's the only reason I know about Xena and Warrior Princess. Her and Wonder Woman all come from my mom. And then I watched movies with Wonder Woman, and I'm like obsessed. Like, give me a lasso.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's so cool. But yeah.
Now, the name of Semiramis came to be applied by various monuments in Western Asia and Anatolia, whose origins have been forgotten or unknown. Even the Behistun inscription on Darius Herodotus ascribes to her the artificial banks that confined the Euphrates. He knew her name because it was inscribed on the gate of Babylon. Various places of Mesopotamia, Media, Persia, the Levant, Anatolia, the Arabian Peninsula, and the Caucasus received names recalling Semiramis. Now, that was what we went over with her, and it was more of her legendary part that we were talking about before with her. Like, it was almost like mythological, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I just have a question, because mythological just reference to not necessarily being true, but isn't there mythology in more than just Greek history? Just for me, for self-reference. That's correct, right?
Yeah, a lot of the Greek mythology goes farther back into older mythologies.
Like Egyptian like that's what I know, and that's why I was just wondering, because I wonder how mythical or mythological it really is. I just wonder, you know what I mean, if it's really that, or just kind of like they do, because they say the third eye is a myth now. So I wonder if we're told, these things are myths to kind of disassociate any type of truth they may hold. That's why I was just making sure.
But see, like you can dig through and figure stuff out. Like I told you how stupid Diodorus was, right? Like, remember him? He's the guy who said you don't listen to anything he says because it's pretty much a lie.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, hold on, wait a minute, who's the other? I remember, okay, Diodorus.
But the thing is you can listen to some of it and you can pick up on things, because here in the legend according to Diodorus Siculus, okay, it says, according to Diodorus, a 1st century BC Greek historian, Semiramis was of noble parents, the daughter of the fish goddess, which we were talking about. Now, he's mentioning a fish goddess, which is Derketo or Ascalon. Now that's
it's not even the same one.
of Ascalon. Sorry, of Ascalon. Now Ascalon was an ancient Near East port city on the Mediterranean coast of the southern Levant, and it played. It says it played several major roles in history. Now, Dekurto is a goddess, was the chief goddess of the northern Syria in classic antiquity. Primarily, she was a fertility goddess, but as the Baalat mistress of her city and people, she was also responsible for their protection and well-being. Her chief sanctuary was in Hierapolis, which is modern Manbij, northeast of Aleppo. Now, Aleppo, I believe, is near Nineveh too. So
I was about to say, do you see it on the map, or is it not pictured anymore? Like Nineveh still is, but Aleppo, is that still
Aleppo? Here, let me pull this bad boy up here. That way, at least we got a picture. I didn't realize that was all down, but I can see if we can find a cool map. Actually, I just click on the pictures and scroll through them.
Yeah, that served us good when we did the catacombs. Oh, that's a decent picture. That's cool.
Yeah.
Haha, look. And see, the other one, it was sideways. There were no feet, and it was just the bottom fin.
Mm-hmm. And then right there.
Mm-hmm. Then we have this one here. Mm-hmm.
And we got that. Now, the fish pond, a fish sacred to Agartha, survives at San Lerfa, the ancient Edessa. Its mythology transferred to Ibrahim. Bust of a priest of Atargatis, 3rd century AD. That's pretty late. Capitoline Museums. So she apparently had a pool in the ADs as well. So
nice. Before and after. That's nice.
Yeah. So she was around, and there was a town, goddess of Aleppo in Syria. Now I can pull up Aleppo on a Google's map, and we can get that taken care of, because I know Aleppo's still around. Aleppo's Syria.
Ballad, but as the ballad mistress. See, so she basically, ballad mistress means that she was the mistress of Baal, B-A-L, which is crazy because B-A-A-U was the woman.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have Aleppo here. I can scroll out of that a little bit farther, and we can find out how far away Aleppo would have been to Nineveh.
Oh wow, right there, all in the same area though, I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Aleppo.
Now, Nineveh. And that is Al-Sephirah, Al-Bab. I believe Nineveh. Yeah, there we go. Govern it. there at Mosul. Aleppo's here. Mosul's here.
I see here on the right side. And Mosul is where what would have been Nineveh. So Aleppo is still around, but Nineveh technically is not.
And, I mean, that would be in the right area to where freaking you could see both of them connected, and you know, when it comes to people's beliefs and stuff. So it wouldn't be that far-fetched that people believed in these deities. And I mean, I've never heard of it before, you know what I mean, but
yeah,
there could be a good chance that eventually Ishtar was believed to have been like a seductive mermaid, you know.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean,
Ishtar, the fertility goddess. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could get it, but that makes sense, though. I guess if you're thinking about it, because am I wrong? Fish represent fertility. They say when people dream about fish, it means that someone's about to have a baby.
Well, if you remember what I just read to you about Nineveh, Nineveh was erected in honor of Nina, or Inanna, which is the original name for Ishtar.
No, now I see. Now I see. No, now I do. I wasn't correlating it at first, but we spoke about her or read about her first.
Mm-hmm. I found that pretty interesting, you know. I don't know if that's true or not, but it just seems with what I went over and in what we've read, you know. Because I was going through the timeline and everything, and I just fell across it. I went and started with Senechinathian, and I should have actually got the timeline on him too. I never even freaking pulled that up, but from Byblos all the way down to Eusebius, in what order were they around in time period. And I know we covered Notice in Ba'au, which I guess is Atagatus. Did I share that?
Mm-mm.
Here, let me pull that up for you. And there it is.
Thank you.
That's some pretty cool stuff.
I told these people I already doing this shit to hide that deal for a week. But she's coming back. They're like, we don't have your card on file. Yeah, Manji. Brown stove fish. Oh no, wait, you might have, because I remember us talking about the dove. Called her the greatest mistress of the northern Syrian land.